Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my top 10 worst or at least most disappointing movies of 2017. Let's do it. Okay, now before we start, I should say if you want to see any of my full reviews of these movies, all of these movies have full reviews on my channel. Obviously, you're going to probably like some of these movies that I didn't like or vice versa, but I want to know your list. This is my list. I hope you guys like it. Let's go. Coming in at number 10, Niels, Arden, Oplev's Flatliners. Why did this movie need to be? Why was it a reboot with Kiefer Sutherland in it playing a different character? Like, this isn't the kind of movie that needs to wink at the audience. It doesn't bring anything new to the table. It's not fresh. It's dull. It's boring. And it's not scary. Coming in at number 9, Andrew J. Cohen's The House. This comedy stars Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler, two incredibly funny people, and it makes no sense to me how unfunny this movie was. There's far too much talent in front of the camera, and this movie was just lame. Coming in at number 9, Nikolai Arcel's The Dark Tower. I'm a big Stephen King fan. I love me some Stephen King. Couldn't get into the Dark Tower book series. I read the first book, it didn't do a whole lot for me, but I was still really curious to see this flick. It was drab. Somehow it felt rushed and boring at the same time. Idris Elba was really good. I don't know what Matthew McConaughey was doing in this film. In at number 7, Johannes Roberts' 47 Meters Down. There was very little to like about this movie. It was not scary. I love sharks. I'm also afraid of sharks. This movie didn't scare me at all. The writing and the acting are really, really bad. The film is incredibly predictable. There's a whole moment towards the end where I'm like, okay, this is gonna happen, and then that exactly thing happened. And the ending you see coming a mile away. Number 6, Brian Goodman's Black Butterfly. I know this is a very divisive movie. I got a lot of smack talk on my review for it. A lot of people were telling me I'm just stupid and I didn't get the movie. I'm pretty sure I got the movie. I just didn't like it. Jonathan Rhys-Meyers and Antonio Banderas do turn in pretty solid performances, but the movie is just kind of meandering, and then the ending is such a cop-out that I just... no. At number 5, Dean Devlin's Geostorm. What is this movie? More importantly, why is this movie? I like Gerard Butler. I'm sorry, I don't buy him as like a NASA engineer. The movie is stupid when it's trying to be funny, and it's funny when it's trying to be serious. The film takes itself way too seriously, like it's a parable about the environment or something, and it's just a stupid movie. Plus there's this whole who's the bad guy gonna be, and it's really obvious from about 10 minutes into the movie. And then the big reveal comes, you're like, yeah. Number 4, Gore Verbinski's A Cure for Wellness. Now, before you turn off this video, believe me, I hate that I had to put it on this list. Why? I didn't know anything about this movie. I saw a trailer the day before it came out and I was like, that looks amazing. And I went to see it. And you know what? For 2 hours, I loved the movie. It's beautifully shot. It's well acted. And the whole time, kind of like Shutter Island, I was like, what's going on here? Is this a conspiracy? Is he losing his mind? What is going on? I can't wait for the payoff. And then I got the payoff and it was so stupid that it retroactively ruined the movie for me, and I left the theater angry. Number 3, James Ponsolt's The Circle. I remember seeing the trailer for The Circle and thinking, this is a great premise. It's so timely. It's really an interesting idea for the times we're living in right now. And at the end of the trailer, it said based on a book. And I was like, all right, cool. So I went and bought the book. And I hated that book. Great idea, horribly executed. I will say, the movie is actually slightly better than the book, but it's not good. Hermione has a line in the movie where they're like, what's your greatest fear? And she's like, wasted potential. That's your movie right there. Granted, Tom Hanks is great in it because he's Tom Hanks, and Karen Gillan's in it, and I love her, so that's cool. Also, it didn't have the elaborate fish metaphor from the book. Look it up, or don't. Coming in at number 2, Simon Verhoeven's Friend Request. This movie is, it's a movie. It's not scary. It's stupid. It doesn't bring anything new to the table, and it's kind of like a remake of Unfriended from last year or 2 years ago, which was actually kind of decent. And number 1, the number 1 worst movie of 2017, in my opinion, of course, is Alex Kurtzman's The Mummy. Really? This was the movie you were going to launch a cinematic shared universe with? This was your flagship. It's like an adventure horror action movie, and it's not exciting, it's not scary, it's not fun, it's horribly acted. Tom Cruise has never been less charismatic. And frankly, I'm glad that it seems that that universe is probably dead. So those are my picks for the top 10 worst movies of 2017. Now, I want to know, what do you think? What's your list of the worst 10 movies of 2017? Hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second? Do me a favor, subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, top 10 lists, all that fun stuff. If you'd like to do so, you can click the Courtshake logo at the bottom right of your screen. Thanks very much for watching. Have a very happy new year. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.